Gig tomorrow in Plymouth, Mass. Kind of a local show for me, so I'm psyched. Sadly, my first order of business here, though, is wash the wig. Not all fun and games being in a tribute band, and until my actual hair grows long enough again, this is what I gotta do. Things in a bag full of shampoo and water, and I just shake it around until it is clean. I am growing my hair out again. It's just not long enough yet to look good, and until it's Malcolm's length, I gotta wear the wig. And if you want to be in a tribute band, you have to remember that you're playing a character. It's not really you. And yes, I do put some personal flair into the playing and into the stage presence. But what I really try to do is embody Malcolm's mindset. Like, what might he have been thinking during this song? What might he have been trying to accomplish during this song or during this riff or section or whatever it may be? That's what I try to embody. And that is better than emulation. I'm trying to think of where he was coming from and play from that space more than just play like him. Because not for nothing, I can play like Malcolm, but a lot of people can, and a lot of people can do it really well. What you have to think of is the stage dynamics and what he was thinking, on stage and during every moment of every song. He was thinking. He wasn't just playing on autopilot, so that's where I try to capture is his thought process. Should be a really nice day tomorrow, which is awesome. Plymouth right on the water. Maybe I'll get to walk around and look at Plymouth Rock or something. I don't know. At least it's going to be a good day. Hopefully the people will show up and show out, and it'll be a success. I'm showered and I'm relaxing, and the strings I ordered never arrived, so I guess I'll be changing them tomorrow. Maybe I'll have to stop at a music shop on the way there. Hopefully they'll just get there later tonight, and I can do it tomorrow, but it's always kind of annoying. It's Friday night. I got my clothes in the bag. I got my guitars in the case. The new strings came, but they're in the gig bag. I don't actually have them on the guitar yet. I'll have to do it tomorrow, but that's fine. I'm glad everything's packed up, ready to get on the road tomorrow. Don't have to wake up too early because I'm driving myself, so yeah, I get to enjoy Friday night. Time to load up the car and hit the road. Gotta get gas on the way. It's gonna be trafficy, but what can you do? It's actually just insane. This traffic is just never ending. Officially parked, ready to go in. I'm seeing this place for the first time. I made it inside. This is the entrance to the green room here I'm walking into. So this is what we're working with today. Big, nice open space. It's real nice. It's kind of a funky theater. I'll show you the layout soon, but it's really cool. They have a nice little setup here, some wine. Yeah, it's gonna be a good day. I'm gonna take a walk along the beach a little later, hopefully, if I can. But other than that, it'll be chilling, sound check, and then hurry up and wait till showtime. So. Wow, look at this. It's like a whole World War II museum or something in here. It's really cool. Look at all this stuff. Looks like some local heroes. Their gear is in here. Look at all this stuff. How cool is this? I guess it makes sense. It's Plymouth Memorial Hall. I guess this is the memorial, but how cool is this stuff? Look. Some real, actual worn, worn uniforms and stuff. It's pretty wild. Both of my grandparents, one was in the military, one was in the Air Force, and you know, they're heroes of mine. So to see this stuff, I always hold it in really high regard. It always really fascinates me because I've heard their stories and their friends' stories and things that, you know, hijinks that they got into on base and whatnot. So it brings up a lot of interesting thoughts and emotions to be able to play in a place like this. I think they would have appreciated it. So I don't know if you can see that, but that is a tattoo of one of my grandfathers. I found an old picture of him and turned it into a sketch. So family holds a high place in my heart, and that guy was in the Air Force, and he was, you know, one of my heroes. Soundcheck done. Some technical issues again. I feel like we're just plagued with technical issues lately for whatever reason, but we lost the head rush power supply, so we had to scramble to find something suitable, but we made it work yet again. Well, I figured since I'm here, I might as well take a little stroll. Looks like we're approaching the premier tourist destination in Plymouth. Plymouth Rock. There it is in all its glory. We're going to take a closer look. So I used to know someone, I still know them actually, they haven't done it in a while, but every odd night when they were drinking, they would take a picture of themselves sitting on Plymouth Rock. It might actually be the best day of the year so far. I've had my fun though. I should probably get back to the theater. Doors are going to open in just under an hour, so I want to make sure I'm back and all settled before that. All right, I guess the party has begun back here. This place filled up. Opening band is about to go on in about 30 minutes. That means an hour and a half for us, and it'll be off to the races. It's time to change, put the hair on, and get ready to go. Next time you see me, I'll probably be on stage, so let's do it. right, so gig is over. I would say it was a success. I'm changed, packing up slowly, slow and steady. But it was a good night, real good crowd. I hope those videos came across well. I entrusted a friend of the band to film, so I haven't even looked at them yet, but I hope they were good. I'm sure they were fine. But man, it was a fun night and a success. This place was cool. I hope we're back, and yeah, I guess we'll catch you when I get home. Man, there's never a dull moment. I was just bringing my gear in through the backyard because it's easier. There's no steps to climb up with the big guitar case. And I see this little animal, and I said, oh, a cute little bunny there. Hey, bunny. Oh, wow, what a friendly bunny. It's hopping closer and closer. And as it gets closer, I see this big white stripe, and I'm like, oh, shit, that's a skunk. So I blasted through the sliders, fell through the door with my guitar. Everything went flying. Just absolutely ridiculous. I can't just have one single normal experience doing anything, so that's that. We're done for real. Almost got sprayed by a skunk.